My purpose of talking today is to encourage you to take a step. Stop complaining. Even if you want to japa, you still need something like this. Away from the flooded cars, do you know you can earn a minimum of $200 on a car without investing a dime? I mean, without investing a kobo. You only need your integrity and honesty. You know? So let me shed more light on this. And if you know you are the type that does not have integrity and you cannot be trusted with people's money, I beg, skip this video. And for those of us that is honest enough and with integrity and can be trusted with people's money, I'm going to explain a few things that you can put together to launch your own automotive business. And little by little, you will set up your own business within few months. And I'm serious about it. Few months. So how do we go about this? Let's dive into it. Number one, you need to find a suitable name for your business. A suitable name you can give your business is your step number one. Get it registered with CAC and your certificate together with your tax identification number certificate is very important. Copart needs that. IAA needs that. So that is the number one step you've got to take. Number two, you need to budget a sum of $99 to become a basic member with Copart. You can as well deal with IAA, but you need $200 to become a full member with IAA. They do not have a restriction. As for Copart, if you are a basic member with the registration fee of $99, you are restricted to $2,000 worth of vehicles, which means once your auction exceed $2,000, you can no longer bid, or you will no longer be eligible to bid on that particular vehicle. That is their own law. It comes with a restriction to $2,000 worth of vehicle, and that is for Copart. And if you want to have access to all of their vehicles, be it $5,000 or $10,000 or $20,000 or $50,000 worth of vehicle, then you have to go for the premium membership, which is $249 with a minimum refundable fee of $400. I've said that on this platform in the past. Again, for IAA, it is just the $200 you need. You do not need to pay more, and you have access to all of their cars, whether it's $5,000, $20,000 or $100,000. That is what IAA gives you. And these two companies have their own rules and regulations, and they have their penalties if you break any of their rules. As for Copart, if you buy a car you are not prepared for, or you don't have money to pay, or you're just playing a game with it, it will penalize you with the sum of $600 or the 10% of that total amount. I mean the 10% of the total amount of the car that you bought. That is for Copart. For IAA, if you buy a car that you are not prepared for, or you don't have the money to pay, or you just want to play a game with them, your penalty is $1,000. And for both of these companies, if you do not pay this penalty, you lose that account, meaning you lose the $200 registration, or if it's Copart, you will lose the $99 registration fee and whichever amount you have with them. So if you remember the stress of registering your company, the registration fee for Copart and IAA, you've got to be careful enough to protect your account. It is just that you are protecting your business. It's nothing special. It's just that you are protecting your business, so you don't play game with them. Now, instead of us complaining about the country is bad, the economy is down, and all of that, why don't we deal with what we can change, which is ourselves? Can we change any governor? Can we change any economy? Can we change the president? No, we can't. But can we change ourselves? Yes, we can. Dollar is high as we speak, and the clearing is equally high, and we are still dragging with the custom service to come down on the clearing fee. But then, are we going to trek from Lagos to Ibadan? Are people going to trek from Ilorin to Abuja? No, they still need car. People still need cars, meaning it is a necessity and not much of luxury. So why don't you prepare yourself ahead, set up your own business, and you can buy for people without spending your own money. They will be the one to pay you minimum of $200 for bringing a car for them. Number 3, how do you market yourself to your relative, to your church members, to your mosque members, to your neighbors? How do you market yourself? How can you make them trust you to be the one to bring a car for them, and they pay you your service charge of minimum $200? So that is up to you. It is your own job. Do that with your integrity, with your honesty, with your track record. So for those who don't have good record, good luck. So for those who are already trustworthy, people like you, why don't you convert this into a business? And for those that have been telling me, I've been dreaming of becoming a car dealer and all of that, why don't you start little by little? And before you know it, you have this business set up within few months. If you are still thinking, I don't have money to start the business, why don't you start as a broker? I'm just trying to encourage you guys out there. I've got 31,500 followers. Why are we following ourselves if we cannot, gain 1 or 2 from ourselves? You are going to spend some money, no doubt about that. You are going to spend some money. You are going to pay to CAC for registration. You are going to pay to Copart for registration, at least to become their member. And you are going to pay a little for training, so as to know the tricks and the intrigues of auction, so that you don't lose your money by making some kind of silly mistakes. But then, my purpose of talking today is to encourage you to take a step. Stop complaining. Even if you want to japa, you still need something like this. So, what are you waiting for? Take a step and start. Stop complaining about the government. Stop complaining about the system. Stop complaining about Africa, and stop complaining about what you cannot control. Let's deal with what we can control, which is ourselves. I hope this will be useful to those watching me and listening to me, and I'm sure this is what you need in this January 2024. This is just the beginning of the year. I'm going to leave this, and we shall continue to talk about this in our subsequent episode. So guys, follow me on all of my digital channels: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let's keep this conversation going within the comment section. Thank you, and God bless.